Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Fishing Planet, and I'm very happy that I can show you guys this video because I found a power leveling method that you can do from level 46 I think to level 63. It's on par with the carp in California, and I think a lot of people will be surprised, but I was not really that surprised. I call it Ukrainian Big Four. So I found rotation on a position at night for the beluga sturgeon, for the unique Welsh catfish, the unique common carp, and the unique grass carp. So I already saw potential 1.5 months ago when this was released, or a month ago. But I didn't have the time, so I thought by myself maybe somebody else is going to figure this out, but I didn't saw any data going around. But what I'm going to show you guys is almost equal to fishing in the UK on a sunny day with ground bait, getting oversized fish. So that are the two things that I did. So I tested the new one for 30-40 days with the data. And I went to the carp too in the UK because some things changed. It took me some time to find a very good rotation on it. And it's almost equal. So you guys can see it here. I'm going to start first with the text file. Then I'm going to show you guys the night rotation, very important. The setups. At the end of the video, you will see all the data that I will show you guys. So I just ended 1 hour of fishing. Then I show the premium and all that stuff that you can see where it comes from. So let's have a look. So first of all, I made a new text file because with cleaning up my porn, I deleted a lot of text files from the past. I was not really happy with that because all my data of the currency farms were in it, so I needed to check my videos again. So you guys can see here, so what is this? So you can see the money experience farms. The Nile Perch, 4,300 experience per minute, 8,650 currency per minute. So that's the best at the moment. And the Tiger Fish is at the second place. And then you come here. And this is important for the video. So what did I get for the carp in the UK? I counted everything, by the way, guys. So I started the time when I went to a position. The ground bait making is in the time and all that stuff. Because I don't see that always happening in other guides. So you can see that the carp UK on a sunny day, so the best peak time, I had 50 uniques in 1 hour. I had 1028 experience and 1630 currency per minute. The Ukrainian Big Four, the one that I'm going to show you guys, is a little bit behind it, but not that much. You need to understand that the carp in the UK, sometimes you need to use bait coins because you fish on a sunny day. You need to go back to the global market too, because the particles you cannot buy on the UK map. That's stuff that I didn't count it in. I counted in the ground bait that I used 3 times. That was 5,000 currency. It was not a lot. You can say a little bit the same about the Ukrainian map too, because you are going to fish in 1 hour real life 8 to 10 nights. But that's 20,000 every time to forward the time. That's something that I didn't calculate in either on the currency. So I did the calculations. So normally if you calculate everything in, this is 1,500, 1,600. So even if you calculate the forward time on the Ukrainian map, it's almost on par with the currency with carp UK willow. So here you can see it. So what does that mean? That people that don't like the carp, you can just power level from level 46 to level 63. I even think it's possible even better than Bolivia, but that's something that I need to test. So what did I do? So here you guys can see I did today the UK. Here you can see it 1 hour. So I went to one position that worked really well. Then I traveled again to that one position, started on a Sunday day 1 p.m. Used oversized ground bait, and this was what I had after 1 hour, 15 uniques. 61,000 experience and 101,000 currency for 1 hour. Me 5,000 of the ground bait was 96,000 currency and 61,000 experience. It's a little bit more, 8,000-9,000 experience more, but it were the best days that I can fish. The best spot too. So this is probably what you can maximize in Cali, not Cali, but UK on the carp. What did I do for the big four? So I started first with the cat boxer. Why is that? Because I wanted to make a best money experience for people that are 64 or 46. The moment that you can go to Ukraine. But the problem is at 46 you need to buy for the heavy chaser, the monoline, with bait coins. So I tested it first with the cat boxer, but that was a no-go. You can see that the premium, so the currency and the experience was way too low because it took way too long to get the belugas in and the very big carp, the unique carp. So this is a setup that I switched to. So the heavy chaser 22 kilogram with the bait coins. You need to pay 11 bait coins, but I don't think that anybody is going to make a problem about that because you farm in 10 hours millions. Currency, 1 million currency, I need to say, and around 500-600,000 experience with premium. So that's the setup. So I did the first test. It was 51,000, 106,000 currency for an hour. The second test was a little bit better because I optimized my position and how I fished. And then here you can see all the calculations that I did. So it was 2 hours, so first hour plus second hour divided by 2. That's what I got on an average on experience each hour, 52,000. And this is the currency each hour. And then this divided by 60, and then you get this one. So now I'm going to show you guys what you need to do. So first we are going to start with the night. By the way, I'm going to show you guys in this video a perfect night too. 33 minutes, I got the big four, because it's rare. It's rare that you can get the big four in a certain amount of time, because you cannot waste a lot of time. So after 15 to 20 minutes in a new day, if you don't get the bite, you forward the time. It's a little bit like the sturgeon in California. By the way, for people that want to go to blue crab is not good either. So it's yeah, around a little bit less than the half of this. So blue crab is a no-go. You only make in blue crab 534 experience for every minute. Therefore I put it here. Sturgeon is not even close. So you can see that carp and the Ukraine Big Four is like double or even triple the sturgeon. So if you hit 47, come to the Ukrainian map. And if you like carp, you can switch around until you're 63, but don't do this anymore. Skip Blue Crab Island and skip the sturgeon. So now I'm going to show you guys the settings for the night. Okay, I will show you guys how you need to fish this time-wise, because that's very important that you understand that. So I will show you guys a position right away too. So what do you need to do? You come here to the wild beach. So it's from my video that I made when this was released. So I'm going, I don't need to buy, I'm going to buy the license. So you come here to this area, the wild beach. And what you need to do is, you need to come to this part. So you will spawn in. And then you come to here. So you can see it here. So you run to here. And you need to be on this position. So you need to stand a little bit in the bushes, because the buoy over there need to be in the middle. I think that left and right of the buoy are different spawn points. I think that's a little bit the problem that I had first testing. So you park yourself here. So that's what you need to do. I will show you guys right away the setups and how you need to throw, but how do you need to do it for the night? So you got 3 night settings in this area. So you got this one, and you got this one, and then you got one more that going up from 2 AM. That one you just need to ignore. So you don't fish that one. it's rarely that you see it. So you will have a peak that starts like this and will be at the top at 5 a.m. That's not a good one. So you're only using 2 peaks in the night. So what do? So this is the peak. You need to come to 3 a.m. That's this one. And there you just fish, let's say 15 to 20 minutes in game. You need to see how the bite reacts. So, because, for example, what can happen, you go in, you get the beluga, you get the unique grass carp right away, and then the bite stops, then you go to the next day. Never wait for the other 2 big guys to come in, because otherwise you can wait a long time. So you need to check a little bit, what do I already got in my net? If you got 2 or 3 from the big 4, don't stay anymore, just go to the next day. If you don't get a bite the first 5 to 10 minutes, go to the next day. So that's what you need to do. So here is 3 a.m. And then this one, with the peak at the start, it's just 9 a.m. Just the same like the 3 a.m. 9 p.m. this one. So how do you do that? So you throw your rods out and then you do this. So I already did it for 40-50 days. 3 a.m. rods are in, you get the fish. 15-20 minutes in game, you go to the next day, 3 a.m. and you go like this. You do just the same again. You see here 3 a.m. Here we go, and that's what you need to do. So the key in getting a lot of experience is knowing when you need to skip a day. It's not simple, but if you do that, sometime you know what you need to do. So once again, we need to skip. And I think now we are going to get the peak at the start. No, still the 3 a.m. I told you guys that there are 2 of them that are here. So, and then you come here. This is the peak at 9 p.m. And then you fish this one. So that's what you need to do, guys. Now I'm going to show you guys the setup and how you need to throw the setup out. Because, yeah, that's something for the next part. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you guys now how you need to fish it. And how you need to throw your equipment, because that's important. So I already told you guys that I think that left and right is another spawn box. So you need to be sure that you got for the carp at the left a rod, and at the left for the beluga and the Welsh catfish a rod too, and then at the right just the same for the carp and the beluga and the Welsh catfish. So what is the setup that I'm going to use? It's this one, the Heavy Chaser 290, the Ambusher 9000, Braid 0.27, Mono Leader 0.55, and go with the barbless 6.0 hook. Go with barbless. It's around, I think, 10-11% those days more experience. And go with the 6.0 hook. I went with the 10.0 hook, I tested that, and my experience and money was halved. Don't ask me why, because they can all swallow the 10.0 hook, but don't do it. Go with the 6.0 hook. So you can see, I'm using the Mono Leader 0.55. For this piece, you need to pay, I think, 11 bait coins to use it at level 46. But I would do that, because this is the best money experience farm with the UK. Until Bolivia. So there is no problem that you do the input or that you buy that leader. By the way, if you can upgrade the Ambusher to 9500, that's a little bit later at 47 or 48, do it, because money is not a problem anymore if you start doing this. Just do it. It's going to make your setup 2 kilograms better. Of course, if you unlock another bottom rod that is 4 kilograms better, yeah, just do it. Okay, the tackle modifier will be lower, but the faster you can get the fish in, the more experience and money you will make. And you don't lose that much, because the belugas are 50 kilograms, the Welsh catfish uniques are 40 kilograms, so it's not really a problem. So you can see this is a setup. So I'm using 2 setups to focus on the carp. That's with sweet corn and that's sweet peas. And then the other 2 are on the beluga and the unique Welsh catfish, and that is with duck muscle meat and with large minnows. So what do you need to do? Because you need to understand what you need to do. I will show for the people that are interested the markers too. So this is a marker to show where the depth is starting. And this is one of my clusters at the left, and this is the cluster on the right, just to have a marker. So you can see it here. Here I got unique grass carp, here I got the beluga. By the way, you can get the 4 big ones at the left and the right. So it's not because I don't show them that you cannot get them. No, I don't want to use for every fish a marker. Here I got unique Welsh catfish. So make your own marker that you got like a little bit, yeah, a marker where you can throw at. That's very important. Left, right. That's it. Be sure you're in the hole. So how do you fish it? So what I did is, I know, for example, at the left, I always got my large minnow and I got my corn. Why is that important? At some moment it can be chaotic. So, but you need to always have at the left 2 rods and at the right 2 rods. So I know that I throw here my large minnow. So if I go get a fish, I know this one rod I need to throw back at the left. Take it from me, you think now by yourself, is that important? Yeah, because if you don't know what you need to throw at what side, at some point all your rods will be at one side, and there is a chance that the bite goes down. I saw that visual with my eyes, so therefore I'm doing that. So, and then the sweet peas are at the right, so you will see I throw this at the right, and the duck mussel meat too. Yeah, that was not so good. And then the last one is number 3. Here we go. And then you just need to wait. So I'm now on a peak at the 9 p.m. So let's have a look that we can get something. And then you don't need to do that much. So try to get one of the big 4. If you can get all 4 of them, I will show you guys after this part. And net with all 4 in 30 minutes. I already told you guys it was only one time that I can achieve that in a decent amount of time. Because the key is that you don't stay 1-2 hours in the same day. Because, yeah, why would you just go to the next day? So let's have a look that we can get a fish. Because this is the action that you need to have right away. So if you don't have that, wait 5 minutes forward the time to the next day. So this is sweet peas. The chance, it's always trophies, by the way, that you get here. I never got a young here, by the way. So this is a carp, grass carp or common carp, so I need to be really quick. I think this is a trophy. If you see that you cannot make it, of course start jiggling, but it's not that simple. This is a small fish, ignore this. This is probably a young Welsh catfish, so we are going to get this fellow in. Unique grass carp, no trophy. So the sweet piece was on the right, so I know this one was on the right. And we got number 4 is going again too. No, he's gone. So let's have a look what we got on number 1. This was a small one, I think. So I'm going to get number 3. So you guys can see, this is the action. Oh, and I need to watch it. This is on max drag. And you can see the corn, this was on the left, and you can already see that the fish is on the right. But this is possible the unique. One of the 2 carp species. Yeah, this is, I'm sure of it. It can be the trophy common carp too, because they fight. No, it's the unique. So here you can see 2,753. So it's very good. It was so active. Sometimes it's not so active, but this is what you need to get. And if you can get now a beluga with it, or the unique common carp, you forward the time. If you don't have any more the beeps on your rod stand, you forward the time. So that was it, guys. I'm going to show you guys now a perfect day, and then you guys see all the data. It's a little bit strange because I'm going to start talking now, because that was already pre-recorded. But I'm going to say thank you for watching. And if you see the next guy talking, like it's the beginning of the video, it's just previous recorded. Thanks for watching. Have fun. If you guys do this and you got a record, let's say 60 or 70,000 experience every hour, because I think that's possible. If you get like, let's say 25 of those fellows, you can do the calculations yourself. I see you guys later. Bye bye. I just did the big 4 and I want to show you guys that. So you can see it here. So I fished 30 minutes. So I fished from 3 a.m. and I got them all. That's the first time, and this is the perfect run that you can do if you do this farm. So you can see it here. I got the beluga. I got unique Welsh catfish, I got unique grass carp, and I got unique common carp. So let's have a look. I'm going to forward to the next day. So what is the maximum experience and money that you can make? So let's go to 3 AM because it's this night again. So you can see it here, this is the maximum. So I made this around 7 minutes, real life, 12,000, 13,000 experience, and 25,000 currency.